right, Akanksha, hold on, stay on with us. We're now getting reports of protests in Kolkata as well. These are pan-India Friday protests taking place right after the Jumma prayers, the Jumma namaz. People of the Muslim community gathering and demanding arrest of Nupur Sharma. These are visuals of Kolkata. I believe effigies have been burnt here as well. You can see smoke billowing out of that particular spot on the highway. We'll try and connect with our reporters to get you details on who really organized these protests. We can see people holding some flags, waving them, demanding arrest of Nupur Sharma. Pan-India Friday protests, pan-India, demanding arrest of Nupur Sharma. BJP has taken action against Nupur Sharma. A case has been registered, but individuals protesting say this is not enough and they will continue to protest till Nupur Sharma is arrested. Let's try and listen to what is happening there. What we can see is a massive blockade there on the road. This protest has led to a massive traffic jam. Protest taking place right in the middle of the road. Visuals coming in from Howrah in Kolkata against statements that were made by Nupur Sharma and Naveen Jindal on Prophet Muhammad that Rao is intensifying. The protests don't seem to be dying down. In fact, several provocative statements have been made by irresponsible religious leaders. Cases are being registered, but individuals of the minority community believe that they will get justice when Nupur Sharma is arrested. And these are visuals now from Kolkata on your screens. We're getting you several such visuals from across cities in the country. Campus Front of India organized a protest in the Jamia Millia Islamia University. Shahi Imam of the Jama Masjid has distanced himself and the Masjid committee from the protest that took place outside Jama Masjid in the national capital. We have BJP Bengal Chief Sukanto Majumdar joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Majumdar, these are visuals coming in from Howrah and Kolkata. People chanting slogans demanding arrest of Nupur Sharma. In fact, reactions coming in from several cities in India where these protests are ongoing. Mr. Majumdar, can you hear me? Okay, I believe Mr. Majumdar is not able to hear us, but we'll connect with him again. Is the Bengal BJP Chief Sukanta Majumdar there? Okay, let's go across to Tamal now. Tamal, visuals coming in of a massive protest and a blockade as well due to the protest in Howrah and Kolkata.
Well, yes, in Howrah district on National Highway 6, today is the second consecutive day of protest. Yesterday, the people had expressed agitation, demonstration on the National Highway, blocking one particular flank of the National Highway for good 9 to 10 hours, leading to massive traffic snares and especially traffic from Kolkata towards Kolkata side. Today, on the other flank near Uluberia, protesters had assembled and they have blocked the road, demanding apology from Nupur Sharma and also demanding action against Nupur Sharma. Yesterday too, the demonstration had demanded action against Nupur Sharma. We had seen the state administration literally, the chief minister literally folded hands, appealing to the protesters not to create such ruckus or something that leads to inconvenience for the common people. But eventually last evening we saw that police had to resort to tear gas shell firing, lathi charge to disperse the crowd. But today, so far...
Sorry to interrupt you there, Sukanta Majumdar, the BJP state president of West Bengal, now with us on this broadcast. So we're seeing these kind of protests spill out on the streets of several parts of this country.
See, in Bengal, it is quite different from the other parts of the party. In most of the parts of the country, the police has taken some kind of action. The problem in West Bengal is that the Mamata Banerjee's administration totally surrendered before these goons. And these religious goons, they obstructed the national highway from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And lots of people, even the patients, those who are traveling in ambulance, and they suffered a lot due to this obstruction. But police always remain mum. They even not prepared, that they are not prepared to remove those obstacles. and all the people, those who are actually traveling the national highway, they suffered a lot in the West Bengal.
So, Mr. Majumdar, are you saying that there is tacit support of the ruling TMC to these protesters who've hit out the streets there in Kolkata?
Obviously, this is a planned program, and the TMC, as they in the last election, assembly election, TMC mostly got the votes from the minority community. For their appeasement, they are allowing them to do this kind of mess.
Right, Mr. Majumdar, thank you so much for speaking with us here on Times Now. The BJP there alleging that these protests that have broken out, that have turned violent in Kolkata, in Howrah, have tacit support of the ruling TMC. Policemen have turned mute spectators, is what